y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing my November setup for my A6 agenda. So if you have not seen it yet, I did switch out my rings from a personal size in my medium ring agenda to my Moterm A6 ring. So this is a true A6, not personal size. This is the same as the Mulberry A6 and the Moterm A6 that I was using, but I was able to put it in my Louis Vuitton agenda. So I'm really excited. It's been working really well. I ended up using some like industrial strength glue to conceal the slit that I had to do to swap out the rings and the mechanism. So it's honestly working so great. I'm so happy that it worked out and that I just tried it. I don't recommend it, but I'm going to throw it out in every video because I know I will get questions, especially because personal size can be confused with true A6. Just based off of like what people sell on Amazon, they put A6 as personal, and I'll apologize in advance, but I'll have that video linked below if you're curious on how I did it. And I know I'll get asked questions about it, and I know I'll get comments and critiques about it, but I'm happy with it, so happy, and it's working so well. So let's go ahead, jump right in and update the planner. So if you've been following along, I added some new hourlies from ROSIE PAPETERIE. So again, moved in. I am always an advocate for doing what works for you and setting things up right. So I am using the 2026 A6 inserts for 2025. I bought the printable versions, printed them out on A6 paper from Infinite Lotus, and put them in my planner. I still can't find those dang date dots. It's in a box somewhere and I can't find the box of stickers, which has all my sticker sets, so I really need to find it. But they'll just be a day off, which is fine. Like I know what day it is, you know? So here's this current week that we are filming, and I haven't really done much to it. I do want to set up the cover page as well as probably my travel. So we are traveling for my best friend's wedding. This weekend we're going back home to Texas. I'm so excited for them to get married. My best friend was my best man in my wedding, and then his wife has actually become one of my best friends, which makes it even more sentimental. I'm actually in the wedding. I'm a bridesmaid, so I'm just looking forward to it. I'm also excited to go back home to get real Mexican food and Cajun food. All I want is the food that I can't really get up here, or like I don't want to experiment with up here. And then I get to see my parents and some of my other close friends as well that I haven't seen since we moved. So I'm very, very excited to go back home. Yeah, I can't wait. So we'll put in some of the travel plans and stuff. And then November is also my birthday month, which I'm really looking forward to this year. So we have a lot of plans. I think we're hanging out with like my best friend, slash my oldest friend here. I try to like give y'all like nickname them as best as I can so y'all know who I'm talking about. We have Thanksgiving this month, and then I turn 32 this month. My birthday is the last day of November, so I get the full month to celebrate my birthday. I think we're just gonna do like brunch with my best friend and her husband and our son. Last year we went on the Portland River cruise, which was really fun because we got to see all the bridges, and we did it at night, which is also really fun and really pretty. I don't know. I'm not feeling that adventurous, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll figure out what we're doing for my birthday. The Vikings are playing Seattle, so we might just like go watch football, which, as if you follow me, you know that I love sports, so that's actually a good birthday for me. I know some people wouldn't find that as a good birthday, but yeah. Let's start with the overview page for these inserts. I also want to throw out another caveat. That these printable inserts have a monthly page in between because I purchased the Lot Complete agenda and I just didn't print that out. So I printed the overview, skipped the month on 2 page because it's for 2026 and I already have a monthly view in here, and then went straight to the weeks. So this isn't how it normally is in the overview, or in the like when you purchase them through the Lot Complete agenda. I don't know what the hourly looks like. If you just buy the hourly inserts. I have both linked. I need to look to see if that is how that works here, or if you get the monthly view with the hourly. But either way, just want to throw that out there. And y'all, I love the style so much. I'm so happy that I did do this. I typically rarely regret moving in early or like customizing a planner. I don't think there's ever been a time where it hasn't worked for me. I know it's like unconventional and people are like, why? I want to make things work. And so for me, it's been working. So I've been loving these. And then what I'm going to do right now is update my trackers. So I'm just going to track 3 things right now. My inbox / calendar. I'm an email inbox 0 person, and so I always go through my emails every single day, and I look at my calendar every single day to see if things pop up. That includes work and personal. And then for working out, I try to keep track of that. I've been off and on this month because I haven't been feeling too good. And then just my prescription to make sure I take my meds every day. So those 3 things are the most important. And then I'll just fill it out each week. I did in my setup video for the hourly inserts. I'll also have that link below. Covered up the months because this is for 2026, which I just did it for decoration. So we'll kind of go with this for the theme for this week. And then, yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm gonna go in and start with my work calendar. We're not gonna put too much in just because things do change and I don't want to have to white out a lot. So typically on Mondays, I will go in and add in the work items. Things can still change throughout the week, but they're less likely to change, or they're more likely to be updated that week of, right? So I want to make sure that I have everything in here. And since I'm doing this the week before, I'm out starting the 4th because of the wedding. So I'm only working 2 days next week. So this is going to be a lot easier to keep track of, and I doubt any of this will change. Okay, so we have that. And then let's grab my stickers. And we're gonna highlight a few things in here. So I kind of want to use, what would match best with this? I feel like the magazine ones would, right? Because of like the lines. Yeah. So the wedding is this day. I don't have an itinerary or anything yet for the wedding. And actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off that date since it's the wrong date. But I'm gonna highlight the wedding. I'm also gonna highlight the day we leave. So that's here. And then here's Sunday. And again, kind of just blocking out the wrong day, but I know what day it is. Okay, so we have that. And then let me actually put in when we leave and come back. So I think I have the plain icons in here as well. Okay, so let's put in Texas. And then we're good with those. I do want to just highlight, which one's more used up? This one's more used up. This. Okay, man, I like that a little bit better. Okay, so we have that. The wedding, Thursday we just planned for the wedding, right? I'll probably rehearsal dinner this night. I'll get plans from them. And then Friday, we pretty much have all of Friday and Saturday to do things. So I know for sure we're doing dinner with one of my friends here. So I'll make a reservation somewhere. And then I'm using the little champagne glasses. I should also use one. I should probably use something a little different. I have my little alcohol ones. But that way I can save this one for the wedding. Let's do... Oh, let's do it this way. So I'm gonna put this up here. I'll leave that as is. Okay. Where's my other icons? Actually, I can just use these. Or let's use some dots. Okay, so probably do dinner around here. Probably go to lunch with someone or brunch, and then spend all day with my parents Saturday. But for now, I'll just keep those in there. And so I think that is good. Then for the week that we come back, should I? I'm trying to think. Okay, I have meetings that I know won't move, so I can put those in for the following week. We might just set up 2 weeks here, but these are standard weekly ones. And then, like I said, I know we're hanging out with my friend here, so let's do this. I think what we'll do is we'll add in weekend plans, just because those, that way I can save it. When is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving's the last weekend, which is also my birthday week, so oh, I also need to put in birthdays too. So let's grab the cake. Okay, and then I found the other icons. So let's do birthdays. So the friend that gets married, his birthday is first. Following week is Thanksgiving, and Sunday is my birthday. So let's grab full black one. And then we're doing Thanksgiving with my brother. But let's put 32nd birthday. And then we'll do the little celebration icons again. Where's the champagne? Because we'll probably be doing brunch. And then I'll put in whatever plans we have here. But we have that. And then those are current plans. So that is my hourly. Let's update. Actually, I think I need to add in my weekly overviews. So yeah, I don't have that. One thing I do want to add in is that we had open enrollment, which I did mark, but highlight that with an icon because I did complete that. And then the Lululemon and NHL collection like randomly launched, and I got a notification, was so excited about it. And I did place an order here, but I do want to mark that so I know what day I did order, and I need to update my orders with y'all. But let's do, oh wait, this is, I've been using, since I work in healthcare, to like help color code anything healthcare related, whether it's mine or work, because I go to this place where I work. with like the little drop ones. Okay, have that. And let's update my order tracker. Which, here we go. Okay, so we have that, and then I need to add in my overview inserts. So I don't know if I'll set those up. I've kind of just been using them as like the week like pops up. I'll put in sports with you guys, but otherwise things change, and like I don't know if you see like all the white out, but I think I'm just gonna wait to set these up as the week happens, because I think that's just been working best. And since I have the hourly, like that'll have the most important dates. I wonder if I can add in the rest of the year. So here's these. I feel like I have room. Okay, so here's November. I already have a mess going, which is normal. And what we'll do is I'll copy over everything that I already put in my hourly, but I'll put in more details, but probably just like the day of or after the video, because I don't want to like share flight information like that on the internet until after it's done. Okay, so we have that. Let's put in those glasses for the wedding. And then what do I need to do? Oh, let's add in birthdays. So just again, putting all those same plans just in a different format. For me, I like seeing the hourly, and I like having a view where it's like this and it's more simple and just listed, especially since I'm a list person. Something that I do want to talk about while I'm copying over the plans is that I have been thinking about whether or not I want to use these for 2026, and I'm thinking of switching to a different layout that I've used in my A5. I have a little note thing in my phone of like different options, and so it's between these because I do like them, or let me see, which one is it? This is like what I know I'll for sure purchase. Horizontal grid, horizontal. The weekly vertical box is another one that I like, and I think it's more simple because I was thinking about doing boxes again, but they're shorter, there's more room. I've used these in A5 and I like them. I love that they still have the notes and a next week section, but yeah, I'm torn between using these and then using these. The to-do list is also slightly longer. I don't know. I haven't fully decided, but like that's up in the air when it comes to 2026. I am gonna wait until Black Friday to purchase everything, so I'll share on Instagram for sure everything that I'm purchasing. I'll put links, of course, and then I'll do the hauls on YouTube like I normally do. So Instagram's where you'll see things first, especially if you want to get it while it's on sale, and then I'll put everything up on YouTube once it comes in. So birthdays, I feel like I'm missing a birthday. There's just so many in November. 13th. No, I think that's it. Sorry if you're watching this and it was your birthday that I forgot, but if it is, just let me know. Okay, so we have those, and I'll fill in everything else later. But yeah, for now, I think this is good for November. And I think that is going to be it for this video. So if y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching.